7, 6, start, 2, 1, booster ignition, and liftoff of the Space Shuttle Discovery, returning to the space station, paving the way for future missions beyond. Roger, Roger.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, this is kind of a big day for me. This is the maiden flight on my RAV-1, the RPM ACE vehicle. And this is a kind of a test flight on the rocket itself, as it's maiden flight. But also, this is the test bed for our future ACE and RPM testing. So I do have the ACE on board. I'm not utilizing it on this first flight. We are, however, going to try the RPM as well as the Flight Sketch Mini and the Jolly Logic 2 for comparison purposes. But we're not going to initiate the ACE deployment. We're going to base our deployment on the ejection charge from the E12-4 that we've got on board. We've got the cameras rolling. We've got the altimeter armed. Everything is set to go. Skies are clear. Winds are a little bit out of the north, but not too bad. We are ready to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good climb, good ejection, and good deployment. And we've got ACE deployment as well, which wasn't supposed to happen, but it happened. The jolt might have popped it because it wasn't even plugged in. But that looks nice coming down under 2 chutes. Nice slow descent. And touchdown right on the road. All right, let's go get it. Boy, that sure was a nice climb up. Lots of power. E12-4 got it up there pretty good. I'd say deployment happened right at about apogee, which is what I was expecting for the E12-4. But the ACE did pop open, and it shouldn't have. I'm thinking just the jolt of the ejection charge probably did that. But it didn't release on the way up, which is a good sign. So we'll do some dissecting on the data and go from there. But yeah, so far I'm pretty pleased with it. Nice flight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, here we have flight number 2 on the RAV-1. The first flight was a success. We did have an ace deployment, however we didn't expect it because it wasn't even plugged in. So what I'm assuming is that the ejection charge probably jolted it off. However, on this flight we're running an E12.6, so there's a 2 extra second delay, which means that the rocket should hit apogee well before the deployment charge. So that gives the ace the first right of refusal, if you want to put it in legal terms, to go ahead and deploy its chute. So let's see if we get an ace deployment first, followed by the backup deployment. That means that the ace is operating correctly. So scanning the skies, we are clear. Winds are calm right now. Everything is armed. We are ready to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Guys, I think it worked. We had the ace deployment before the main backup. That was awesome to see. Yeah, we definitely had an ace deployment first. And touchdown. Guys, that was an awesome, successful flight. Alright, I'm pretty excited about this. Yeah, I was able to zoom in, and right as the rocket arced over at apogee, I saw the red or orange 18-inch ace parachute deploy, and then a split second later we did have the deployment charge from the main motor, which means that the ace came out without any jolting or explosive force, which is a good indicator that it did its job and it released at apogee. Another indicator will be to see if the little notch marks on the ace motor are no longer aligned. That means that it did spin. And I cannot tell you how excited I am that at this moment it appears to have worked as planned. In fact, guys, would you say that it's working? It's spinning. Probably more than we want it to, but we had an ace deployment. That motor is working. And we landed in a bush too. How about that? All right, guys, I'm going to call that a success. Congratulations. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, flight number 3 on the RAV-1, and this is another test just like the last flight, E12 6 motor, giving the ace the first chance to release the chute, and then hopefully we'll get the deployment after that. So again, this is just to kind of prove that the last flight was in fact successful, if we get 2 in a row. So that's what we're shooting for. Skies are clear, winds are a little bit out of the north once again, but not too bad. We are ready to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now that's interesting. We only had the ace. Where's it at? We didn't have a deployment on the main chute. Oh, come on, Kevin, find it. Interesting. Huh. Well, let's go see what happened. But it looked like the ace did its job, though. That's good. That is so weird that we had an ace deployment, but no backup. But now we know how it comes down under ace. So that was actually a good little test of what happens. Very strange that we didn't get a deployment out of the main. But okay, I can hear the motor spinning again. You guys hear that? So the ace did its job. We just had a dud for ejection charge. How about that? Excellent. This is going good so far. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, this is going to be the last flight of the day, and that's a planned thing. I'm still hoping that this is a successful flight. But what I'm planning on doing on this one is, because the ACE deployed successfully on the last two, I'm pretty much hinging this flight solely on the ACE to deploy. I do still have the backup parachute. However, I am not running the end cap on the retainer ring for the deployment. So at ejection, the motor should blow out backwards out of the rocket instead of deploying the chute out the tube. The last flight, just to let you know, the ejection charge did go off. The chute just got jammed up in there and it didn't deploy. So nothing wrong with the motor. Just just got some jam up in the tube. But that's okay, because this flight we're not even going to try to deploy that. The ACE has been doing its job from the RPM. Got the RPM on board, got the onboard camera, altimeters for comparison. Everything is armed and ready. Winds are calm, skies are clear. We're going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I can't see. Okay, there it is. Yep, it worked. The ACE did its job. Okay, I'm thinking maybe we might want to try a larger parachute, but we're getting good results out of the ACE now. This is good testing. That one was hard to follow because the sun was just right there the whole time. I did hear the ejection charge go off, but like I said, I'm kind of hoping we don't even find the motor, because I had deliberately set it to not deploy, so it would just shoot out the back. So no motor is actually extra success, if you want to call it that. The ACE did its job. Now this time I set the camera, and you'll see the onboard, the camera was set directly above the ACE hatch. So we're trying to deter any airflow from causing it to open prematurely or anything. So hopefully the camera prevented any airflow. So the full deployment of the ACE would have been dependent on the magnets. That's kind of what my goal was on this flight as well. But all in all, I'm pretty pleased with today's results. I hear the motor spinning. Yeah, look, no motor. Good. Motor spinning, you can hear it. So that's what deployed it. See, I had the camera blocking the airflow directly over the hatch, so that was pure magnetism that deployed it. Awesome stuff, guys. The RAV-1 did its job today. Had a great day. The RPM and ACE did their jobs as well. Success.